This is a site called ClassWeb. Here you can find Library of Congress subject headings and information that will help you construct a Library of Congress classification number. Click the link that says Search LC Subject Headings. This page is where you search for subject headings. The Design of Everyday Things is a classic book in the field of user interface design, so I will search for that first. The first record looks promising, but doesn't feel quite right. Even so, I will open it, because sometimes there are related terms that are a better match, or there simply is no better match, so I have to use the closest heading I can find. When I open it, I see there is a related term called human-computer interaction. I click on it, and it leads to another record. There's another related term called user-centered system design. This feels better, since in Mr. Norman's book, he doesn't just limit his discussion of systems to computers. I click, and after looking it over, I decide this is the one I want. I click on the little white box, and a drop-down appears. I select Mark Record. I select the line of code that starts with 150. And then paste it into my text file where there would usually be a record for the book. I change the 150 to a 650. Get rid of the tabs and add a couple of pound signs. Now it's time to classify this book. After closing the browser tab, with the mark record for my chosen subject heading, I click the button labeled Menu. This time I click Search LC Classification. This page is where you search for the Library of Congress classification, and you will be taken to a search function that will help you find the first part of your Library of Congress classification number. I decide to put user interfaces into the search box for keywords. I get 3 results. The first doesn't match and is in square brackets, which means I shouldn't use it anyway. The second one looks like a possibility, but I checked the last one just to be sure. Since the book doesn't just talk about computer systems, I click on the middle link. Along the top is a breadcrumb trail that shows the different subcategories. It does mention computers, but I don't see that as a crisis. These things are never completely perfect anyway. I copy the call number into the file in the line that starts with 050. After I get this piece, the only other thing I need to do to complete the classification is add the cutter, but that isn't something that can be done using this site.